Well, guys, the Eternals is out, and we now have the official Friday numbers. It took a little bit of time to get them down to the exact amount that it made, but going into the weekend, one thing is very clear. The estimates were off. This thing is going to come in lower than expected, and if Friday is any indicator, it could be much lower than some people expected. So those that are new, just to quickly go over what counts for Friday's totals, this does include Thursday night previews. Those are not separate. Thursday night, whatever you make, rolls into the Friday number because by technicality, it's the early showings. You know, before they used to do them at midnight, then they shifted them to 9, then 8, then 7. Now sometimes 5 and 6 in the afternoon you can watch it. So it's really all part of the same Friday take. So when I say Friday, I'm including all of Thursday preview. So we now know that the total is 30.7 million. That's the official take. Now, previously going into this weekend, people were predicting 35 to 37 million, meaning it's falling short of that, meaning that it's coming below expectations. Some would say way below expectations for the total weekend outlook, but again, we can't talk about the total weekend till we got the total weekend numbers. That's kind of a big factor of that, right? Sure, there's predictions out there, but again, we don't know. Sometimes they've said, oh, Shang-Chi, it came in a little lower, so it's going to do way less than what we thought. And then we get the official Saturday and Sunday numbers. We go, oh, actually, it performed 30% over what we thought initially. So again, wait for the total weekend numbers to be confirmed because this thing could go either way. But right now, looking at the Friday numbers, 30.7 million, honestly, is not that bad. I mean, we're still talking about, you know, the pandemic era and all that. But again, this thing is pacing ahead of Ant-Man and the Wasp, and other Marvel films in terms of, you know, its complete box office take. Now, with this one, it's also going to be interesting to see how, if at all, the reviews have affected anything and whether that rolls into everything. Because again, this is a major factor going forward for this film. The diehards are showing up, that's for certain. But did casuals turn away on Thursday and Friday? That's the big question here that we don't know. Certainly, we're going to find out over the course of the next week, but give or take a couple million this weekend, this thing is definitely coming in between 65 and 70, most people are saying. There is some estimates that are cutting it way lower. Some are still sticking to the higher side of it, like 75. Again, we're not going to know for sure, but I think this is a pretty decent Friday take, all things considered. And considering they're battling terrible Rotten Tomatoes, you know, it's a good get.